Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we started this new town in the Marshlands. We've made some progress. We opened up a danger glade that we probably shouldn't have quite opened up just yet. But on the other hand, it was fun. It was exciting. It was interesting. So that was good. Woodcutters need something to do. Then you can move over here, help out with this job. Let's see, I have 3 beavers there, and then not beavers there. Okay, I think I have the rest of my beavers in the carpenter. No, I don't, actually. Let's put another one in here. We were saving one, or going with just one, because we were a little low on logs. But we're good there. Let's move this scavenger first, before we deal with the trader. Do you have anything for you to scavenge? Oh, we do have eggs over here. Eggs over here. Eggs over easy. There we go. Okay, trader Jorg is here. Quartermaster of the First Dawn Company. Oh, let's see. What do we have? Actually, let me look at, before we do that. Okay. Jorg. I just want to remember where all my orders are here. The herb garden. That wouldn't be a bad idea. If we could get 19 amber at least. I don't want to sell this pack of crops because we don't have that many crops right now. And we need to, turn these in here. That's, of course, the herb gardens, of course, is assuming that we get any fields to plant it on, or to plant with, whatever. Let's see. We could buy some food. We could buy some whatever, but I'm kind of meh. Global food production speed is nice, but it's fine. This one, though, would actually be kind of good. 1 insect for every 2 mushrooms produced. We're going to see mushrooms around here, and this is just bonus free food. But what do I sell to get 7 more amber? Nothing that I really want to part with, I don't think. We have a lot of roots, but still, I don't want to part with anything. So, I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on Jorg till the next time. We did mark, or plan to mark, or cut into this glade here. We had cut this little bit of an opening here. Let's take those trees out so they focus on here. Oh, yes. Cornerstone and newcomers. Let's do that. Extraction tools. A set of specialized tools made to extract artifacts. This one's new. Gain 4 artifacts, citadel resource, that is, for every 2 dangerous and forbidden glade events solved. Wow. That's good. I like that one. Every 2 burnt blight rot cysts lower hostility by 10. Sacrificing resources on the hearth is blocked while it's being corrupted. I would be okay with the latter half of this. The first half of this kind of goes well with this, in that a 100% blight rot building increased hostility by 10, and every 2 burnt blight rot cysts lower hostility by 10. I don't know if that must be permanent too. Man, this is gonna be a tough decision. Tough decision time. Artifacts are good. They're citadel resources. We're not getting any this time unless we get some this way. On the other hand, this is really good too, and it's a little more... if I wanted to stay on the Blight Rot theme for this town, then this would be the one to do for that. Wow. I want them both, of course. On a normal basis, I would take this one because... that's really good. But I think I'm going to take this one just for the theme purpose. No, we haven't really gotten into the theme yet, but we're getting there. So far, we don't have... there's not enough corruption to really need to advance that theme, so that's why I'm waiting. Because building the thing and devoting people to it is not exactly a great plan right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4. 10 eggs and 2 tools, or 4 tools. 10 eggs or 6 of one, half dozen the other, kind of like we can get 10 eggs easily enough. So I think I'm going to go with the 4 tools. It gives us a little more variety here too, which is never a bad thing. We could swap out a couple of those beavers into here. And there's our glade. Eggs. Bugs. Mushrooms. Okay, good. We can finally build and start using our herbalist camp. Fertile soil. Yay. I didn't take a farm yet. Big encampment. That's a new Glade event we haven't seen yet, or Glade event type we haven't seen yet. A tool shop, which is an abandoned building here, and then a small destroyed caravan. Okay, so let's start with, should I try and buy this for 8 more amber? Or should I try and buy this for 7 more amber, because now we have mushrooms available? Or should I just wait? I'll just wait. Okay, so we're definitely going to rebuild or salvage this tool shop ruin, because we need it for this anyway. We'll get to that in a little bit. We need to deal with the event first, because the event has the timer on it. And this has the permanent flag, and we were talking about this in the chat the last time we saw the large caravan in the last town. This flag right here means that if you do not solve this Glade event in 10 minutes, the effects of this Glade event will be permanent. And the effects are unwelcoming region. Traders are afraid and will not visit this area. Trading and trade routes are blocked. And then 1 impatience point. Now, if this symbol's not here, then this is only a temporary effect. This, you get 1 impatience point. It doesn't matter. I don't think this makes a difference for that. But this particular part of it here, with this trading and trade routes are blocked, if we don't finish this in 10 minutes, that will take effect for the entirety of the map. So keep that in mind. If you see the symbol, that you need to deal with this before that timer, or it's permanent. Otherwise, they're only temporary until you actually solve the Glade event, and so then you're a little bit safer. So this is a small destroyed caravan, but so it has a working effect of -5 to global resolve. We can get eggs, pigment, and scrolls from here, or we can get amber and a 1/2 a point. I'm gonna go with the resources again. I like doing the resources, I guess. 3.5 minutes for that. Let's investigate. We're not gonna finish this during the drizzle, because we have 3.5 minutes left, and we have 3.5 minutes to solve it. You only have 2:48 left on the timer there, but that's okay. Let's take this path into the Glade. We're going to come around like this, I think, and then go down that side of the building. We're going to put a farm building right in here when we get one. That's a perfect spot for one. In fact, we don't have to remove any trees here. I'm going to, but we don't have to. I'm going to take all these trees out here, and like that. And then I'm also going to take out some trees on this side. We can also start working on this big encampment. There are big encampments in Danger Glades, small encampments in regular glades, small glades. They require some amount of food. And for some amount of food, you can get some more people, or you can get some amber. If you look at it this way, this is going to take, let's just choose roots, because that's probably what I would use here, because that's all we have. 16 roots times 20 cents is 320. Yes. 320 amber. We would not get 15 amber for those roots if we sold them directly. Now, if you look at it a little bit differently, maybe you convert those roots. Not there. That's eggs. Oh wait, oops. Oh, never mind. No oops. No oops. If you converted those roots into packs of crops, 6 roots becomes 2 packs of crops. So 6 roots becomes just shy of $1.20. Then you're looking at 1, 2, less than 3 of those. So you're looking at more like maybe 350, maybe 3.5 amber. So you're still getting a lot of amber for a small amount of food here, even if you turned it into packs of crops. So, or we can take 4 people. At this point in the game, I would probably take, we have 5 builders right now, plus these 2. So we have plenty of people at this point. I do need to assign some here. So keep that in mind, that I do need to assign some in here. We're not going to make barrels here, by the way. We could potentially... No, we're not going to assign anybody there. We do have... No leather. Do we have any other buildings we haven't built yet? No, not until we get another one unlocked. At least none of the... I mean, we could probably build a rain collector if we wanted. But I don't think I'm going to make crystallized dew here. I'm going to make copper instead. So I think, or I'm hopefully going to make copper instead. So I think in this case, I'll take the amber. And we'll be good to go there. And they'll just carry the 16 roots down here, like they would for another Glade event type, and trade it in, basically. The the idea here is that there are survivors here in this encampment, and you can either bring them into your settlement, or you can at least get rewarded for rescuing them. That's the kind of theme of it. We need to build the... Nope, the herbalist camp here. So yeah, that's basically the theme of the event, and it's kind of up to you as to which decision you want to make. They do not have a negative side effect, so you can ignore them for all of time and it doesn't matter. How are we doing on stuff and things? We're doing... let's go with, let's see, simple tools at 3 stars, barrels and water skins at 1 star each. We already have a 2-star simple tool recipe. The difference in the recipe, this is 8 and 3, 8 planks, but actually we're going to go 2 planks, not 8 wood, because we have a good recipe here. 2 planks and 3 copper make 2 tools. This one is 1 and 2 make 2. So planks are cheaper than copper. So you're kind of getting the same amount of tools for 2/3 of the materials, kind of. So you're basically getting 3 tools for the price of 2, kind of, with the 3-star recipe, which I don't think is that great of a sale, except let's think about it a different way. This costs 4 planks and 4 fabric. Assuming the planks and fabric are equal, which they're not, but assuming that they are, fabric I would say is worth a little bit more, and that checks out with the value there. Then what you're looking at here is basically you're looking at breaking even in about 8 batches, 8 recipes. Maybe a little more because of the fabric being worth more, maybe 12 recipes, breaking even. Beyond that, so that's 24 tools. Beyond that, you're gravy. You're good to go. On the other hand, this is the only recipe we're going to make in this building because we're not going to make barrels at all, I don't think, and we're going to make water skins at the 3-star recipe we already have. So, is it worth it? Probably. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to rebuild it. We'll throw a couple people at it, not 3 of them, just 2 of them. That way I have 1 person left over. I guess the alternative here is 12, well, here, actually, let's think about that again. 12 simple tools now, so the alternative now is not 24 tools to break even. It's more like 36 tools to break even because of these 12 here. Plus the 10 copper means another 3 times through this cycle and a bit, which means another 6 tools. So now we're at 42 tools to break even. I changed my mind. I'm salvaging it. It still costs us this stuff, so you still have to kind of factor that in, but I think this is the better deal here. So quibble with me, please, in the comments in the chat, or on Discord if you'd like to join, with the link below, in the description below, that is. But that's my opinion on the matter. Yeah, and feel free to quibble. I'm just going to go ahead and assign my lizard to that. We're going to put a storage out here because we're going to hopefully have a farm here. I'd like to run a path. Let's see, 1, 2 for the farm. Let's go across here like that. And then we'll put a storage in right here. I don't have a worker now to do this, but that's fine. As soon as these folks are done, or these folks are done, both at about the same time, 20, 30 seconds in between, or these folks are done also around the same time, we'll have them building that. That'll be no problem. In the meantime, the one guy can work on the mushrooms, rather. Yeah, no herbs, no berries in this biome at all. Right? Right. Okay. Speed 2, or 1.5, rather. We probably need to do something to mitigate some impatience. She's a little impatient. We need to turn in some orders for that. We're going to get one to turn in here in a moment, which will be really good. Now, I suppose I could have, and maybe should have, saved this event to be finished next year to get that 30 free food. But I'm okay. I'll survive, I think. We're going to allow any kind of flour to be made here. Limit of 30, that's good. Packs of provisions, I'm going to wait until we need some for some reason. We can go ahead and turn this in. Get some bonus to stone, clay, and some extra tools. There we go. And a building choice. Trapper's Camp. Small farm, forager's camp. I said it in the last episode, so I'm going to stick with it. If you get a trapper's camp offered in this biome, take it. There's plenty of meat, insects, and eggs available, so it's a good camp to have here. And even if you push the eggs off to the scavenger, there's still plenty of meat and insects. Yeah, you could pick up your insects with the forager's camp, but this one, I'm assuming, or I'm hoping we'll get another farm choice later on, either via another trader or directly. So I took the trapper's camp. Let's set that up here. Heck, just set it up over here. Right there. And as soon as we get a worker to come and build this, we'll come and build it. I'm going to swap out the lizards from here and somewhere else to put them into this, though. But we have, we have these humans that are going to be available in a moment, as soon as they're done hauling. Woodcutter needs to move. Okay, let's move you. Move one of them down here. I'm just going to set it up on top of the farm field. That's fine. And let's move the other one down here to just do some more tree trimming around the base camp here a little bit. I'm using the alts so that I don't cut into the glade. All right, there we go. And I think I don't think I've shown this before. There's a handy feature. Holding down Alt gives you this screen. And this screen shows who's assigned to what buildings. So if we wanted to pull a couple of lizards out of some place, to put them into the trapper's camp, who would we pull? Well, we have one free right now. We could pull the other one out of the herbalist. That's not a bad idea. And we still have humans assigned to doing other jobs, so I'm going to wait a little bit. But you can use this to easily say, okay, human, I want you to go to the herbalist and replace that lizard that's there. And maybe about 2 of them in there, just like that. And then once they finish building this, then we can assign the lizards that way. So it's really useful on switching around workers and things like that. I haven't done the dedicated tutorial on that feature yet either, so that'll be forthcoming as well. We got another order offered to us here. Varied delivery. Have a bunch of various packs made. Get a bonus to ale production, some training gear, and some wine. Or have 20 decorations of type harmony. Get a bonus to pack production, some biscuits, and some wildfire essence. That's a lot of packs to produce. Especially because we don't have any of those recipes at anything more than, I think, 0 stars. 0. Yeah, the only one we have at more than 0 stars is luxury goods at 2 stars at most, and provisions at 2 stars, but none of those are in here. So, yeah, troll game. But 20 decorations of type harmony is going to be these ones here, which means that we have to spend 20 wood, 20 planks, 20 fabric, and 20 bricks in order to pull this off. I can't remember now. We're at encampment. No, we can't actually get past the next level here, so we don't need the harmony for any other reason. We only need greens and blues here at the next level, and we can't get past the next level. So I don't think I want to do that one because I don't think I want to spend that kind of resources. We don't have this recipe at all, and we have these ones at 1 star. This is kind of a bummer. Both of these are rough, but let's do this one, I think. Ugh, this is a bummer. I guess we'll go with that one. Those are kind of like bad and worse. Yeah, bad and worse kind of thing. And I couldn't tell you which one's which. Let's see. How are you all doing? Tree trimming. I think you've got all of those. Yeah, come down here then and help out with this effort. There we are. Good, they're getting the storage put up now. These folks are hauling stuff out. They'll stop and start delivering it to that storage as soon as they're done. Why are we waiting on this still? Because I had the game pause, probably. There, that's done. So now hauling from this will be a much shorter trip. Great. And I guess I could put this path going straight across there now. Alright, how are we doing on Blight? 180 per minute. But we got a bonus here to how much we can take. Where did that bonus come from again? I don't remember. This one. The encampment. When we upgraded to encampment, that gave us +2 to global resolve, which we knew about from the last town, but it also gave us the ancient hearth resistance to corruption is increased by 150, which means we can absorb an additional 1 point whatever cysts, which is a nice bonus. Let's take that. Lizards are not happy. We're gonna have to do something about that. Let's go here, though. At least they will be proficient, even if they're not happy. I suppose we should probably get the Blight Post started. That's here in city buildings. Blight Post. It's effectively another crafting building. But it's very specific crafting building. And then there's also this hydrant, which is useful when your town is spread out. Say, putting one in an additional settlement or additional hearth area is a good idea. We'll do that when we need it. If we put a hearth out there, that is. Eggs down here. Good. Good, good, good. Let's do this here. Let's do that there. Let's move this slightly, like that. Move this one, maybe, if I can. Like that. Nope, put it back. Put it back, put it back, put it back. Like that, even. There we go. You assign workers here. You choose what kind of fuel you would like to make the purging fire out of. Set your limit on purging fire. I'm going to set that limit to 30. The reason is this here. And it works just like a crafting building, except during the storm, the workers will leave the building. And they will, actually, no, I want to put a lizard in here. And they will go around and they will destroy the cysts that are accumulating on the different buildings. These cysts here. Now, some of these buildings, we do not want them to clear the cysts from. And I'm thinking this one here and this one here, at least for right now. We do not want them to clear the cysts from those. Okay, so let's do this. Cannibalism. Gain 30 meat every time a villager leaves or dies. Or, all fuel recipes are 25% faster. Villagers leaving or dying is... could happen if we get to up to hostility 7. I really don't think we're going to get there. I could be wrong, but I really don't think we're going to get there. So I don't think this will be a problem. I hope it won't be a problem. So let's do advanced fuel, even though, well, it'll affect an oil recipe at least. We won't really have, well, actually, let's check. Let's check one thing. This takes 39 seconds. If I take this, and this will be just a proof of concept here, is this now faster? It is. Okay, so it affects even mining of coal. That's good. Alrighty. So I'm happy with that idea. People, let's see, we have 4 and 4. Over here, we're going to get 2 beavers. Over here, we'll get 2 humans. Down here, we'll get 4 simple tools. Here, we'll get some leather, some fabric, and some stone. Now, we do have a big stone we're mining. We do get stone also from the coal. So I think I'm going to go with the tools option here also. Plus, 2 beavers can't hurt. And let's go here into the Blight Post and set up a lizard for making the purging fire. Just one. I think that's fine. Oh, this counts as fuel too. Nice. Bonus. Okay. Let's get some people in here. They can start making some flour, I think. How about a human? Just one. We only have 1 recipe selected. Should we start making some simple tools? Maybe. Oh, I wanted to check. Here. 16. 12. And I'm pretty sure it's 8. Don't quote me on the small ones, though. So I'm going to set this to 16. We currently have 26, so they're not going to make any yet. But we're going to make them out of copper and planks. So that'll be really good. Let's look at which one of these we might want to open. Wine. That'll appease the beavers. I think we have a building now that we can use that in. Leather, clay bonus. That'll come from any copper mining we do. And incense. Or this one. Actually, we could almost afford 2 of these, but not quite. Oil, packs of trade goods. Did I take? I did take. And copper. This one might be a good idea to take because of those packs of trade goods in it. And then over here we didn't get a cache because, I guess, because we got that other event, the camp, instead. So let's do this one here, and let's put a couple of people in it. Investigate. Let's also come over here and put beaver in that. We should pick another glade to open. I'm probably going to pick one of those 2 that's right there where we're at anyway with the woodcutters. Here's a forbidden glade over here. We're going to want to open one of those again. At least one. There's one back here. That one's a little bit more work to get to, but maybe not if we open up some of these dangers over here. And then the final one's probably over here in the corner someplace. No? Oh, here it is. Far end of that. That one's the tough one. That's a toughie. All right, let's go ahead and pop into this glade here. Let's build a road. Move one of you over here like that. Move the other one of you right here. And let's do that. They'll also chop these trees down, but that's okay. Actually, that's good. Let's see. We need some ancient tablets. We need some packs of crops made. I would like to wait until we have more stuff, but we'll see. More meat, more stone. That's good. More mushrooms, more roots, all good. Copper and coal here. Medium abandoned cache, and living matter. Let's click on the living matter. I think we saw one of these in the last one. Maybe. Maybe this one might be different. The odor of living matter is... Oh, I remember. The odor of living matter is making people sick. -3 to global resolve. Once we hit the 10-minute, or the 8-minute mark, excuse me. Living matter has a tendency to spread uncontrollably. It multiplies, creating new clusters. So I think we saw one that would turn into living matter, but we didn't actually see a living matter, I think, in one of the previous towns. While working, food will disappear at a rate of 5 items every 10 seconds. So that's an issue, but it'll be okay-ish. And we're going to get a couple of tablets for doing this, so that's good. But this one does not have a choice. You get the stuff. That's all you get. Let's assign some workers here. One of each, I think, will work fine. 3.5 minutes. Dang it. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. I should have popped this glade open during the storm still. That's okay. We have 2 people up here working on that, which is why I'm low on workers again. Let's see. We'll build a road that way. We'll probably then turn it to go 1, 2, 3, maybe like this. So I want to put the storage in, yeah, right here. Actually, that's a really good spot. This worked out well. Let's go ahead and do that as well. Priority 1 on the storage. That way we can get it done a little bit sooner. I'm going to let them cut these few trees here and these trees here. Let's see what's in this cache, by the way. Bonus to ale, some grain, and a bonus to movement speed. Now, fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, we took this one, which has also the bonus to ale. So we would get a bonus to... On top of that, they add together, so we'd get +4 ale every time we produce. Whenever we get an ale recipe, that's a really, really good bonus. Or we could take the amber and the reputation here if we wanted to. You're slowly making the purging fire. I would like to make it out of something other than wood because it takes so much wood. But I'd also like to have some on hand. We could use the coal. In fact, maybe we should use the coal. Yeah, let's switch to coal. I'll leave it there right now. We gained 30 mushrooms for... Not for that. For completing a Glade event. What did we just complete? What Glade event did we just complete? Did we complete something? Oh, the cache. I keep forgetting the cache's count. Throws me off every time. It won't stop either. Alright. We have 15 times 4 here. I'm looking to see where the next meat choice is going to be. Or we have 15 times 4 here. Great. Great. I'm going to delete this road, I think. I guess I should have moved that road out there and put the storage out there, too. I wasn't thinking. Not the first time. Let's see. You folks can move over here. Like this, maybe. Put a road in here, like that. Sahilda's here. And I think I need to put in one more house. One more house. There we go. Sahilda has farm choices. Okay. Decision-making time. Do we want 2-star grain, 1-star vegetables? Or 2-star berries, 2-star plant fiber? Now, the plant fiber is going to be somewhat redundant up against the leather. The berries would be good for cooking. They're also edible as raw food. They also can be used in packs of something. Is it crops or is it provisions? It's provisions. So we don't need packs of provisions for this. The berries aren't very good for that. If we bought the small farm, we would get vegetables at 1-star, which are edible raw and also used in various cooking recipes, as well as grain, which is used for ale and flour, primarily, but it can also be used in packs of crops. Just verifying. As well as the vegetables can be. So I think I'm going to go with the small farm here. That one. Now that spent a good chunk of our amber. Is there anything we might want to buy here? Or sell here, rather, to her to earn more amber back? Ooh, we only have 1 part left. Oof. That's not good. Do I have any orders that are going to be? Yes, I do. Okay, we're going to get lots of parts. We have 15 queued up. I'm going to put that farm in here. Small farm. Let's point it this way. Just so that the arrow is kind of nearish the farms, but also kind of in the direction of that as well. And then we'll do this. Builders will come when builders come. Let's clear this alert and that alert. Lizard's already at 10 resolved. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. This finished, of course, just slightly too late. It happens. I want to trim a few trees here so we can get the mine in. So let's take this out. I'm going to bring one of you folks up here like this. And let them trim some trees there so we can get the mine in there. And then this one, I think I want to assign that extra beaver we've got someplace. Oh, you're done too? This might be a good idea to open that little glade there. Just because it's in my way, kind of. The reason I'm saying it's in my way is because of that. Although, is it? Maybe not. Let's see. Alt. It's not, actually. I can get by without it. Let's do just a few more trees there. And then we can put up some more housing. We really need to get our workers back to work. Or builders, that is. We need that other house. And I never did build the stonecutter's camp. Oops. Stonecutter. Let's build one of those too. Put that in a queue for them to work on. Lots of stuff to build. Lots of stuff to do. The builders are working on the farm right now. Built this road. I don't have the parts for this yet. Okay. Well, then we're not going to be cutting stone anytime soon. That's okay. Does the mine take parts to make? It does. I thought so. Let's put that beaver. Where's that beaver at? Oh, out there still. Okay. When you're done, you're still hauling copper back. It's fine. You guys are bored? Oh, we have all the tools we need. Do we want this one? Or did we want this one next? I think I'm actually going to go with this one next. Because of the clay bonus here. Because we're going to start mining some copper sometime soon. When we have more parts, but still. It's too late in the season to really get these folks going. But I'm going to put one human in there so they can get started on that. Because they're going to plow during the storm. This. What do we want to do next? Maybe come back over here. And trim some of these trees. Like this. Get us ready to go into that glade next. And then you can work your way over here. Storm. It's time for the storm. We have made 8 purging fire. You must have ran out of coal. I guess I will let you use logs still. I'm just going to put the coal at a higher priority. I don't like it either way, but we'll go with it. Let's check this. We're going to get 300 per minute. That only puts us at 600, so I don't actually want them to purge anything. I don't know how to deactivate that from happening completely, though, like globally. I don't know if you can, just to say, hey, don't purge any cysts town-wide. There is a Blight Rot overlay. What is the key there? Z. This shows you all the buildings where you have cysts at. The mine. Let's turn that one off too. Let's just do it manually. There we go. Actually, or we could just take the person out of there. Waiting for cysts to become vulnerable. Yeah. Our whatchamacallit here isn't very happy. So, it is going down, so they are purging something somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know where. We can pick these orders out while we're looking, though. More packs of goods here. We still cannot make the trade goods. We can make decent luxury goods, though. Or have leisure fulfilled and a bunch of ale in stock. And get more bonus ale production. I don't know if we're going to see this or not. Lumber mill, weaver, or smithy. The lumber mill I would only take for this. The weaver... That's where we make coats. I suppose we could potentially take that. The smithy, I don't know if we have that one unlocked yet or not. Let's go to the atlas and buildings and smithy. We don't. So I think I'm going to take the leisure one. This would just be hilarious by having +6 eventually to this, that I just can't pass it up. So we're going to do it. And then here, bunch of luxury goods. We could do that one. Or have 20 lizards. We currently have 13. And some meat to give away. Get some bugs, some meat production, and amber. Let's go with this one. We'll do something different this time. Okay, so you are plowing. Let's put a second person in here, because this farm is 15 tiles. So it'll actually need 2 workers. Full time. They can only do 7 or 8 tiles apiece, so that should be basically perfect. And we need to turn in something here. We have 7 fuel, 0 cysts. Good. You folks could move up a little, like into there. Beavers are not happy. It's a bummer. I can't really drop the hostility. We might lose a beaver. I could... Nope, we're not going to lose one. Okay, great. Great. First thing is cornerstone. Over diligent woodworkers. I like this one, and this would keep us from having to get... to have to make water skins. But... on the other hand, I turned this one down and didn't want to, so we're going to take this one. Herbalist camp needs to move. I don't know if we have anything else for you to do we? I don't see any. Oh, I do see mushrooms down here. Great. Get to work. Flour we're making. Do we not yet have any... We don't have any cooked food recipes yet. Man, we need another building. Purging fire, packs of crops. Let's go ahead and do packs of crops. We're going to use... I think we're going to use the grain for those. as it comes in. We're not going to have any coming in just yet. 8 packs of crops. And we'll need more for down here, but I'll wait for that. But once the grain starts coming in here, then we're going to want that. I'm actually going to force them to only plant grain this season, just for that reason, to make sure we get enough. All right. Got 30 more mushrooms. That was from the other cache, this big one here. Nice. Yeah, we could really use somewhere to cook food. Newcomers are waiting. Oh, yeah, right. I gotta take those. 4 tools here, plus some stone. I don't really need 3 lizards because I didn't take the crazy amount of lizards orders, so I think we're gonna do this one. That'll be good. We definitely need to turn in something. So the packs of crops would be good at this point. The lizard happiness. Can I accomplish this? I can. All right, we're gonna cheese these lizards and get them happy. Get to 13 lizard resolve, which is where we're gonna get to, and then we need also some more housing too. By the way, here. Boom and boom. And we have to wait 30 seconds, I think it was. Let's do this here. Yeah, do this here. I'm going to wait to open this glade, though, till the end of the... to where we can time the event better. Lizard Resolve is done. Turn that in. Turn this off. Go back there. Another building choice. Bakery, biscuits, pie, and pottery. Good choice. Rain mill, we get us that pack of building materials, which we could kind of use for this, and it would give us a scroll recipe. Oh no, it wasn't the clothier. The clothier's the coat one. The building that it was for the luxury, no, the trade goods is the other one. We may not have that one yet then. I was thinking this one. I'm going to go with the bakery. We really need some food here. So we'll do that. I'll put the bakery in right here. Yeah, I'm going to let them wait until a little bit later to open that up. That way we can time the Glade event to the end of the... to be in the drizzle. Yeah. Only 5 tools. Are you making tools? You ran out of copper. Oh, we can make both. Oops, I didn't check that. All right. So, we have lizards, good. Biscuits and pie, yes and yes. Set that one at 30. Let's turn off pottery here because I don't want to spend the clay on pottery. Put a couple of lizards at this. We could put another lizard in here. That would help matters with the fuel creation. Oh, woodcutters need to move. We're just going to actually have you cut some more trees over here someplace. Do that. Mark some trees here. Go here. Do road. There. Do. Ah, we finished this. Great. Come out here. Let's just put one person at this job, I think, for right now. Human, I guess. You're down to the last piece of meat there. Do I need another beaver here? I don't think so. Could, though, but I think I'll leave them alone for right now. Scavenger. That was eggs or roots. I think I saw some roots over here. I did. There we go. Since I put a storage down here, I think I'll get this meat first. Otherwise, I wouldn't care which one I got. But since I don't have a storage up here, I'm waiting on that one. I do want to put a road across there, though. Give them something to work on. Okay. I think we're okay to put somebody in here to work on packs of crops. Only grain. They are harvesting grain. They didn't get everything planted. It maybe they did. I don't know. I should have checked right at the end of the season. Yeah, they had to have, because they're already halfway through and they've already picked up about half of the field, so they had to have, right? Right. The grain will go into making flour as well. So maybe we turn that off for just a moment. And we let them focus on the packs of crops for now. Because that's a little bit more time sensitive. Because I can turn it into a turn-in here. Turn it into a turn-in, yeah. Let's open one more glade up, this one here. I'm going to leave you folks over here to keep working on those trees, as marked. Let's pop this glade. And then we're just going to save the event until close to the drizzle, although it'll take longer than the storm anyway. Oh, let's take care of Jorg first. Jorg will give us incense for root production. That's really good. Woodcutters move faster. That's good too. And a bonus to herb production is less good unless we had an herb farm. I think we're getting herbs from something, though. Yeah, from roots. So it would affect that as well, but at a 20% chance, it's not as great. I think this one's our best bet here. Let's buy this. We need to keep these packs of trade goods, because if we can get to there, we're going to get to there. Is there anything else that I want to buy from Jorg? Is there anything that I want to sell to Jorg? I don't think so. I'm hoping we can use this copper for smelting. So yeah, I don't think so. Let's proceed here. And here, eggs, lots of eggs, mushrooms, big encampment, medium abandoned cache, and a large destroyed caravan. Let's clear that. The medium abandoned cache is going to have some incense, some clay, and some vegetables here. It's going to take us 12 tools to open up. -7 here, Fear of the Wilds, the Global Resolve debuff. But this one does not have the permanent. But it will block trading and trade routes while it's being worked. Or if you wait for 10 minutes, if you let the 10 minutes go by. And then it'll go away when they're done. And then but it'll still cause the 1 impatience point. So we're going to start working this, but we're not going to start working it just yet. Or could we? We should, actually. I only have 2 people. Oof. Hopefully I did everything I wanted to build. I don't think I did. Let's actually take the points here just to kind of knock down the impatience here. It's getting pretty bad. I would like to take the stuff, but well, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna take the stuff. Go ahead and get started. No, wait. No, wait. Let's not. Let's wait until the end of the storm to get started. Because of resolve. Oh, you folks eat through all those. We'll add roots to the biscuits recipes, and we'll add eggs and meat to the pie recipe. Prioritize herbs over them both in both cases. Jorg, I think we're done with. Yeah. Everybody's unhappy. We're getting a little too deep with too many glades opened, too many years into the storm, etc. And I'm gonna leave this here as a bit of a teaser. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that first. Let's do this first. We'll leave this here as a bit of a teaser. We'll finish this up tomorrow. We'll take care of this stuff in tomorrow's episode. And a little bit of a PSA. I did release a video about this, but if you are currently playing the game, there's an update scheduled for tomorrow as this episode comes out, the 10th. Actually, let's go here. Thursday, November 10th, the next update. When that update drops, if you're in the middle of a settlement and you've saved and your game updates, that settlement will be auto-finished. That means that you will not get to finish the settlement yourself. However, you will get all of the Citadel resources that you would have gotten had you won the settlement. Now, if you're worried about that, don't be. It's not bad. You just don't get to finish the settlement the way you want to. The world map will not be reset. Some very rare updates do require a world map reset. There's been 1 or maybe 2 since the game's been available. But you don't have to worry about the world map or the metagame being reset. So if you want to finish the settlements you're working on, make sure you finish them before around noon UTC on Thursday the 10th. And then, step away from the game for a few minutes and let it update. And but other than that, we'll be back again tomorrow, which is Thursday, with the finale of this town. However long it takes, that's how long the episode will be, because I'll be recording this ahead of that day, that time, so I won't be affected by the update. We'll finish this town up, and then we'll be able to move on from there to something else, to another town. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.